Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem, performed tonight by the Interlude Trio of Dr. Michael Patilla, Sophie Kershaw Patilla, and Tanya Reed.
Please take your seats, folks. Good evening and welcome to the 2022 Lincoln Trail College Commencement. I'm Zahi Atallah, I'm the college president. Let me start by congratulating you, our class of 2022. At the same time, I would like to thank your loved ones who made it possible for you to succeed at Lincoln Trail. Moreover, where would we be without our staff and faculty at Lincoln Trail? Many times, they are the unsung heroes of higher education. To all of you, thank you. It is a big day. Going to community college is not a walk in the park. It is a shift from high school in the way we operate and what we expect from you. Moreover, life is different when you're an adult, when you must work to put food on the table, when you must take care of dependents, whether old or young, when you are facing the anxieties of life on your own. Today speaks of your resilience, it speaks of your courage, and it definitely speaks of your dedication. When I'm in town, I hear people saying, I'm just going to Lincoln Trail College, or I'm just doing my generals at Lincoln Trail College. It is true that opinions differ regarding two-year colleges nationwide. But let's talk about facts and numbers. Let's compare Lincoln Trail to other institutions of higher education. The reason we are here is because you voted us to exist in the first place. You, through your contributions, fund us. Therefore, we represent your local interest. We don't select and we don't weed out students. We welcome and we support. Let's talk about the quality of the education you get here in comparison to universities. Our faculty meet the exact same educational standards as those of any university. For that matter, we're accredited by the same agencies. Our courses are equivalent to their courses. And our faculty and our staff are members of your community. They are your relative, your neighbor, and your friend, but most importantly, your ally. At LTC, our mantra is, statesmen lead. And to the folks that say, I'm just going to Lincoln Trail, I say, we're a place where executive, business leaders, medical professionals, engineers, police officers, university professors, judges, teachers, and other professions come and develop. You are them, and many others will come after you. Our legacy is statesman-led, and we live it with you and through you. What you have done here at Lincoln Trail is worthy of pride and praise. We are proud of you. We're grateful for you, and we are grateful to all of you. From your family at Lincoln Trail to you and all of you, thank you and congratulations, class of 2022. You make us proud. We are and will continue to be here to serve you. My sincere congratulations on your accomplishments, and allow me to introduce Reverend J. Regennitter.
Tonight is my fourth time giving inspirational remarks to the graduates of Lincoln Trail College. And I always thought that the task was difficult because I haven't graduated from college with a degree since 2001 until this year. Like all of you, I'm graduating this semester, finishing my doctorate. Like you, it has felt like this day would never arrive. But here we are. You did it, and we did it. I've heard the word resilient shared about people the last 2 years. The pandemic has certainly brought its challenges to teaching and learning. I'm not so sure that we were resilient, but we certainly showed that we could get the job done no matter what obstacles we faced. You are the first and hopefully only students to have attended your entire college career in pandemic circumstances. Whether you had to wear a mask, or be socially distant, or have a class meet online because your instructor was in quarantine, you did it. You powered through, and it wasn't easy. Now, you're heading on to the next step of your journey. Some of you will transfer to four-year schools. Others will get more certificates and enter the workforce. Like you, I am also moving on to another job in a different city. So let's remember this day, this moment, for what it is. A time to remember and to celebrate. Hopefully you will look back on your time at Lincoln Trail College with fondness because of the education you received, the friendships you made, and the experiences you had. But we also send you out into the world now knowing that you have the grit and determination to do great things. Our thoughts and our prayers go with you as you head out on the next phase of your journey. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce Trustee Barbara Shimer.
It is my pleasure to introduce our first student speaker of the night, Resa Shaner. Students come back to college for many reasons. Sometimes they want to improve their education and gain new skills for a career change. Other students, like Resa, do it because they want to do something for themselves. Resa has enjoyed a variety of very successful careers as an adult, including her current role as the Executive Director of the Crawford County Development Association. But she felt there was a missing piece, a college diploma. Resa has been taking classes at LTC and that culminate tonight with her associate degree. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Resa Shaner to the podium.
Good evening. Fellow graduates, faculty, staff, and guests. I feel honored and privileged to have been asked to be your speaker tonight. I know that every graduate here tonight has gone through their own journey to earn the diploma that you are about to receive. And I know that you have a story about how you have achieved that, and you overcame obstacles to get here this evening. So I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about my journey, my story. This evening is an event I never ever thought would occur in my lifetime. I came to Crawford County in 1979. And for you non-math majors, yep, that is 43 years ago. I am now 60 and have traveled a non-traditional path to success in Crawford County. I am the product of a mom who loved and prayed for me. I am the product of a father who served his country as a medic during the Korean War and consequently developed PTSD and mental illness. Yet despite his daily adversity and the fact that my family went through several financial hardships, my dad instilled in me the importance of having a positive work ethic and, above all, caring for his family. I moved to Crawford County after graduating high school in Jasper County, and I moved into a trailer with pipes that froze in the winter and walls so thin that the curtains blew when the wintry winds of January came around. In a short time and through a series of questionable decisions on my behalf, I came to be a single mom with a small child. These decisions affected my son and family, but during those times, I learned about forgiveness, prayer, and the power of making the next right decision every minute of every day. And I took those tools and I began to work and to move past the station in life where my bad choices had put me. My first break came in 1984 when I became employed at Bradford Supply Company as a file clerk. I worked for the president of the company, a man named Jack Shamlin. I worked with him on numerous business quests, but also on several economic development projects in Crawford County. Who would have ever imagined a girl like me, as a result of one of those projects, would be sitting in a room with state legislators and the governor of Illinois, taking notes with area state leaders and community leaders to bring the Robinson Correctional Center and over 200 jobs to Crawford County many years ago. Later on in my career, I was honored to become an office manager for a local subcontractor at Marathon Refinery, Cinco Construction Company. And 10 years later, I became the co-owner and CEO of that company. Not gonna lie, my years at Cinco were full of hard work, juggling family and finances. But I also had many rewards. And I was later able to sell my ownership in the company and move on to my next quest. Do I dare say that making relationships with others, prayer, and the desire to do the next right thing every minute made a difference? Absolutely. After my time at Cinco Construction and working on a couple of other positions, I decided to go back to school and signed it up for classes at Lincoln Trail College. While taking classes as a full-time student, I accepted the position as the Executive Director of Crawford County Development Association, or maybe you've heard it mentioned as CCDA. In this position, I am once again working with community leaders to effect change to improve the overall success of our business and industry in Crawford County, to bring new and better jobs to the area, and improve the quality of life for Crawford County residents where I live. I strive daily to inject energy, to show a positive work ethic, to build relationships, and of course, to remember those other required elements that I have learned: prayer and the desire to do the next right thing every day. I am honored to work with a team that wants to make a difference, and I'm proud to share that LTC President Dr. Zahi Atallah is a part of that team. This evening, I have disclosed just a few of the blessings of my time in Crawford County, the last 43 years. But I have just one more thing to share with you. My diploma tonight would not be a reality without the help and support of my husband, Mark, and our 5 children, Lance, Nick, Brad, Cole, and Kimbra. My family is, well, they're just the best. About 30 years ago, I dreamed that each of our children would earn a college degree. And I am proud to say that that dream has become a reality for each of our children. And after they received their degrees, this mama started dreaming. Maybe I could get my own diploma someday, and tonight, that dream is a reality. But I'm not done dreaming, and I know that each of you graduating tonight, you're not done dreaming either. Whether your next step involves entering the workplace, going on to further your education, or maybe you're just not sure yet, that's okay, because I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do when I grow up. I encourage you this evening to pause and reflect on your hard work and effort that you put into earning your diploma tonight and celebrate this accomplishment. You have earned it. And after you have taken a pause to reflect, come join me on the journey to do the next right thing every day, because you're worth it. Fellow graduates, congratulations, and thank you for listening to just a little part of my story this evening. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Lincoln Trail College Coordinator of Marketing and Public Information, Mr. Chris Forde.
It's my pleasure to introduce our second commencement speaker, Mallory Mundy. I've had the pleasure of working with Mallory in my office for the last 2 years, and in that time I've seen her truly embrace what it means to be a statesman. This year she has served as the President of Student Senate and Phi Theta Kappa. She was also elected as the Vice President for the Illinois region for Phi Theta Kappa. Last year, Mundy was awarded the J. Rod Harmon Excellence in Service Award, and this year was awarded the Bev L. Turkle Excellence in Leadership Award. Mundy is transferring to my alma mater, DePaul University, where she will study communications and play soccer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mallory Mundy to the podium.
Okay, I apologize. I'm going to be a little emotional. Thank you, Chris. It has been a pleasure working with you the past 2 years. It is an honor to speak here today. The student body, faculty, and staff at Lincoln Trail is truly one of a kind. This is such a special place to be. As Napoleon Hill, a best-selling author, once said, "Cherish your visions and your dreams as they are the children of your soul, the blueprints of your ultimate achievements." I find this to be true. So often we undervalue what the heart truly desires. Life is too short to give up on what means most to you. Society pushes a be realistic mindset, but that doesn't have to be the case. You can still dream, no matter how old you may be. I want to remind you today that you can hold on to these visions that you've had for so long. Let all that you've learned at LTC guide you closer to these goals. You don't think 2 years is that long, but I didn't expect it to pass by as fast as it did. You live in moments so freely, and then those moments end up becoming core memories. You soon realize adulthood isn't all that you imagined it would be. I think I speak for everyone when I say hardships have been faced, but these challenges that may have seemed so difficult at the time, we overcome, and they ended up shaping us into who we are now. Stronger, more intelligent individuals, and now graduates. There is a reason you came to Lincoln Trail, a reason you started your journey. I hope you have not forgotten that reason yet. For many of us, we will continue our education at another institution, and for some, they will enter the workforce. But no matter what you do when you walk out of those doors, it's so important to never stop chasing your purpose. This is just a very small chapter in your book of life. Take just a moment before we flip to the next page to be thankful for the memories, friendships, and support system that has guided you here. We don't know exactly what the future holds, but let's not be timid with our next steps. Instead, continue with confidence. Lastly, I want to leave all my fellow graduates with one question. Who would you be if you weren't afraid? Now it is my pleasure to introduce Lincoln Trail College Dean of Instruction, Brent Todd.
It is my pleasure to present Lincoln Trail College's class of 2022. Candidates for the degrees of Associate of Science, Associate of Science and Arts, Associate of Applied Science, Associate of General Studies, Associate Degree Nursing, and candidates for certificates, please rise. Each candidate for a degree or certificate has pursued a rigorous course of study in the area appropriate to that degree as prescribed by the faculty and was approved, thank you, and was approved by Illinois Eastern Community College's Board of Trustees and the state of Illinois. Ms. Shimer, Mr. Brooks, on recommendation of the faculty and subject to the completion of all college requirements, these candidates are recommended to you for appropriate associate degree and certificates as designated in the program of the 2022 commencement of Lincoln Trail College. I put this on me. Apparently graduation practice didn't go well today. Now, Lincoln Trail College Coordinator of Marketing and Public Information, Chris Forde, will announce the names of our graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Todd. Jaylee Akers, Associate in Science and Arts. Cody Ballou, Associate in Science and Arts, High Honors. Kinley Block, Associate in Science and Arts, High Honors. Abby Bradbury, Associate in Science and Arts, with High Honors. Emily Bradbury, Associate in Science and Arts, with High Honors. Nicholas Brown, Associate in Science and Arts, with High Honors. Zachary Butoff, Associate in Science and Arts. Shane Capella, Associate in Science and Arts. Wendell DeMyers, Associate in Science and Arts. Alasia Douglas, Associate in Science and Arts. Caitlin Draper, Associate in Science and Arts. Kelly Ellis, Associate in Science and Arts. Wisteria Feigl, Associate in Science and Arts. Rebecca Jeffs, Associate in Science and Arts with high honors. Kylie Gibson, Associate in Science and Arts with honors. Jose Gomez, Associate in Science and Arts. Taylor Gray, Associate in Science and Arts with honors. Josh Green, Associate in Science and Arts with high honors. Annie Hayes, Associate in Science and Arts. Garrett Hayes, Associate in Science and Arts. Paige Hensley, Associate in Science and Arts with high honors. Alana Herr, Associate in Science and Arts. Kaylee Ireland, Associate in Science and Arts. Carly Jeffries, Associate in Science and Arts. Blake Noblet, Associate in Science and Arts. Trista Kirchie, Associate in Science and Arts with high honors. Miles Land, Associate in Science and Arts with high honors. Michaelan Legg, Associate in Science and Arts. McKenna Love, Associate in Science and Arts. Mary Paige Mason, Associate in Science and Arts. Charlie McColpin, Associate in Science and Arts and Associate in Arts. Emily McColpin, Associate in Science and Arts. Mallory Mundy, Associate in Science and Arts with high honors. Resa Shaner, Associate in Science and Arts. Paige Mendenhall, Associate in Science and Arts. Mackenzie McIntosh, Associate in Science and Arts with high honors. Callie Meadows, Associate in Science and Arts with honors. Allison Nichols, Associate in Science and Arts with high honors. Natalie Oberling, Associate in Science and Arts. Samantha Parker, Associate in Science and Arts with honors. Taylor Pulling, Associate in Science and Arts. Kyle Romero, Associate in Science and Arts. Taylor Rothenberger, Associate in Science and Arts. Tristan Salone, Associate in Science and Arts and Associate in Science. Braxton Smith, Associate in Science and Arts. Jenna Smith, Associate in Science and Arts. Veda Smith, Associate in Science and Arts. A.B. Sonyai, Associate in Science and Arts with honors. Taylor Tracy, Associate in Science and Arts. Reese Williamson, Associate in Science and Arts. Blake Wolf, Associate in Science and Arts. Christopher Hardesty, Associate in Science. Destiny Hill, Associate in Science. Amber Hickson, Associate in Science. Robert Mitchell, Associate in Science. Seth Lowe, Associate in General Studies. Trenton Matthews, Associate in Applied Science, Broadband Telecom Technology. Dylan Nash, Associate in Applied Science, Broadband Telecom Technology. Kenna Justice, Associate in Applied Science, Certified Medical Assistant, Certificate Medical Assistant. Lacey Saylor, Associate in Applied Science, Certified Medical Assistant, Certificate Electronic Medical Records. Janet Schaefer, Associate in Applied Science, Certified Medical Assistant, Certificate Electronic Medical Records. Eric Badger, degree, Industrial Management, Certificate, Manufacturing Skills, Supervisory Skills, Welding, and Workplace Skills. Shayla Allen, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Elizabeth Bennett, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Victoria Bickers, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Jocelyn Branson, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Kendra Buchanan, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Carissa Clark, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Michaela Cuenca, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Regina Galrith, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Courtney Hughes, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Morgan Lindley, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Morgan McNeil, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Brandon Rice, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing with Honors. Jessica Rice, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Alyssa Van Egmond, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Sarah Peternell, Associate in Applied Science, Office Management. Tucker Scott, Associate in Applied Science, Office Management. Tyler Beard, Associate in Applied Science, Process Technology, Certificate Welding, with Honors. Brandon Blackwell, Associate in Applied Science, Process Technology, with Honors. Travis Selby, Associate in Applied Science, Process Technology, Associate in General Studies, with Honors. Marcus Sneerley, Associate in Applied Science, Process Technology. Shaylee Adams, Certificate, Medical Assistant. Mariah Charles, Certificate, Medical Assistant. Allison Nikert, Certificate, Medical Assistant. Wendy Potter, Certificate, Medical Assistant. Sophie Carter, Certificate, Pharmacy Technician. Kaylee Matsky, Certificate, Pharmacy Technician. Ashley Painter, Certificate, Pharmacy Technician. Kaylin Otterberry, Certificate, Practical Nursing. Tika Bryan, Certificate, Practical Nursing. Ashley Chasen, Certificate, Practical Nursing. Chandra Cravens, Certificate, Practical Nursing. Krista Hemrich, Certificate, Practical Nursing. Jennifer Lidster, Certificate, Practical Nursing. Makisha Pesh, Certificate, Practical Nursing. Myla Smith, Certificate, practical nursing. Kristen Swan, certificate, practical nursing. Trinity Lee, certificate, welding, with honors. Jace Pickett, certificate, welding. Stephanie Rudd, certificate, welding. It's now my pleasure to introduce Trustee Barbara Shimer, who will now confer the degrees.
Pursuant to the authority vested in me by the state of Illinois, it is my distinct pleasure to confer on you the degree of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, Associate in Science and Arts, Associate in Applied Science, Associate in General Studies, or other appropriate degree or certificate with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Graduates, please stand. Will the candidates now please move your tassels from the right to the left, signifying you are graduates You are now graduates of Lincoln Trail College. You may be seated. Now it is my pleasure to welcome two members of the class of 22, Becca Geffs and Taylor Gray, joined by the Interlude Trio to lead us all in the singing of the Lincoln Trail College alma mater. You can find the lyrics on the last page of the commencement program.
Freely flows by a mandate of the people. Our dear LTC arose, alma mater hearts to bind, those who learned here to be true, as we work for humankind. Lincoln Trail, we think of you. Here amid the fields of corn, we reflect our future way. Though at times our hearts are worn, we're renewed by each new day. Alma mater, hearts to bind, those who learned here to be true, as we work for humankind. Lincoln Trail, we think of you. Strangers met and searched for knowledge, changed to friends with hearts of gold. Lincoln Trail, our best loved college, serving all the young, the old. Alma mater, hearts to bind, those who learned here to be true, as we work for humankind.
Hello, I'm Ron Arman, Executive Director of the Lincoln Trail College Foundation. They asked me to be last, hoping everyone would leave, but you're still here, so I have a couple of things I'd like to pass along. Hello, graduates. How are you? Good. This evening is about success, your success. And I was thinking, I've been a teacher here for a while, a historian by trade, and I was trying to think of a quote that might be somewhat appropriate, and I remembered a Frenchman named Alexandre Dumas who said that nothing succeeds like success. And I think you demonstrate success. I think that quote's very accurate. Before we go too far afield and some other things I want to tell you, I want to mention that none of us achieve great things without support. It might be emotional support, it might be financial support, it could be just a pat on the back. But those things are awfully important to us, and if you could, they usually come along with our parents or grandparents, aunts, uncles, roommates, teammates, coaches, instructors, advisors. Those emotional support or support comes from a lot of people. And I would like, if you would, graduate, to join me in a round of applause for all the people who helped get you here, your aunts and uncles, all those people. Because could we do that? Thank you. Now, candidates, you have a lot of steps ahead of you in your journey. Additional degrees, fulfilling careers, families, community work, and with those steps, there will be challenges. There will be obstacles. But you've proven tonight, I want you to remember this, you've proven tonight that you can overcome those obstacles and to complete the goals that you set. There'll be challenges ahead, but remember, you've met those, a lot of those challenges, and that will help reinforce those obstacles, overcoming those obstacles when you can. You are part of Lincoln Trail College family. There have been 52 graduating classes. You will always be the 57th graduating class and a part of Lincoln Trail history. Now, when you leave here tonight and think about your future, be that as a student continuing your education, some of you entering the workforce, remember your past. Remember how you got here, and remember the role that Lincoln Trail College helped you in getting here. In closing, I want you to leave here knowing that you've achieved something important. Go and lead lives of purpose and influence. Leave here tonight, let me reemphasize that, leave here tonight ready to make a difference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rod. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight for our 52nd Annual Commencement. We would encourage you to join us now in the LTC Triangle for pictures. And again, congratulations to the Lincoln Trail College class of 22.